Through this theme, we pay homage to all those who came before us to get us here today. From the very first Kasamas that had their first PCN 53 years ago in our cafeteria, the Third World Liberation Front, which fought to defend ethnic studies here in our country, and the first of our forefathers to cross the seas. We carry their stories, their emotions, and their souls with us here on this stage. Through every movement, every dance, every note, we hope to breathe life into their stories, and weaving ourselves into the narrative, we too will write our own legacy, our Pamana. We hope that you see the fire that is lit on this stage. We hope that you see the soul and passion of not just our performers, but of our ancestors who came before. As we answer the call to bring those who came before us to life on this stage, we hope you accept our invitation to embrace our shared Pamana as well. Today we make history. Today we tell our stories. Today we write our legacies. Today we live as our ancestors' wildest dreams. Please stand for the national anthems.
When the museum goes dark, silence envelops the room. However, silence is never empty here. Every artifact holds a story, waiting for midnight to wake it.
Hi! Gabina? The guards are gone. Time to wake up, everyone.
A blessed evening, everybody. I sense a new presence here tonight, something freshly placed.
You're right. New souls. Okay, everyone, be kind. Remember how overwhelming the first night is? Hey, gising ka na? You're safe. The museum is closed, which means it's just us.
Where are we?
You're in the Philippine Art Museum in San Francisco.
But we were just in a studio, on a wall, together, and now, why are we alive?
Ah, yes. The usual confusion. New souls often take a night or two to reorient themselves.
Why does it feel like I was made from someone else's memories? And not the same ones, like we're from different worlds. But painted onto the same frame?
Well, tradition says when new souls arrive at our museum, we tell our stories. It's how we welcome each other. It's how we survive, spending our whole lives behind glass, unable to move until night falls.
Indeed, sharing eases the weight of centuries and helps newcomers like yourselves learn the legacy you now carry. But before anything else, we should introduce ourselves. I'm Ryan.
Ryan? That's your name?
Yep.
But that's not what your museum label says.
Yes, our labels. Those were slapped onto us by curators long after our people forgot our true names. These labels, they belong to academics, donors, curators. These names, Ben, Ryan, they're ours, the ones that we chose.
We pick human names to remind ourselves that we were made by people, loved by people, carried by people.
And also, 19th century Santo figure, Spanish colonial is a mouthful.
So, will we get names too?
All in time, you'll learn who you are, who you've always been. But first, we share stories. That's our duty to one another.
Names aren't assigned here. They're discovered, chosen, but the stories help find the way.
I'll start. My story is long. Older than this building, older than most names. I come from the mountains where rivers carve memory into stone. I am what was taken. My story starts far from glass and flax. Before this place, I belonged to hands that loved me. I was a promise taking shape. She never spoke much, but her hands always knew what they were saying.
Red for bravery, black for the land, green for the mountainside.
I wasn't just a cloth. I was her language, her memory, her lineage. Every thread had a meaning. Every color had a weight.
I don't recognize any of this, but your story, it feels like standing in front of a mirror I've never seen before.
Not because you come from where I come from, but because you also know what it's like to have pieces of your past missing. You were painted into existence. My soul was woven, different forms, but same feeling. We know what it's like to be brought here without being asked who we were before. Then, something changed. Men arrived. Men who didn't know our stories. Men who didn't care to.
This one. Exceptional pattern.
Fine workmanship. Old, but valuable. Take it.
Dismiss the others. This one will do.
Hide it. Hide our work. Please. Hurry.
Exotic. People would pay to see this.
Catalog it. Strip away the excess content.
They took me away, not because they understood me, but because they thought I looked beautiful.
Pristine condition. No need to ask where it came from.
They called me exotic. Like I was decoration, like I wasn't a living memory someone trusted me to carry.
Did they ever return you?
No, I ended up here, far from the mountains where mornings smell like dew and smoke, far from the hands that made me.
I'm sorry.
Every night I kept wondering, was I loved for who I was or for what I looked like? My heritage, a trophy.
Every time I try to remember who I was, I feel something right behind me, like a shadow that wants to step forward, but when I turn around, it disappears. When I reach for a memory, I don't find one, I find three. 3 shadows, 3 voices, all of them mine, but none of them whole. I don't know what I was painted to be, but I feel like I'm made of pieces of a country constantly stitched together just to survive.
Then listen to that feeling. The museum took our bodies, but it couldn't take our souls.
Maybe that's why your story hits me. Not because we share a beginning, but because my identity is scattered across time, waiting to be found.
This is why we share, so the newly arrived know that they're never alone.
One story has been told, but the night isn't done. Every soul here carries a piece of a larger memory. And for the newly awakened, this is only the beginning.
Someday you'll be a teacher who teaches how to love another. You'll create sisters and brothers to live your memory one day. I've walked on this road beside you, and now it's time to let go. I follow the path you gave for me. You fought for us and set me free. I walked down that memory lane, memory lane. Someday you'll be a grandmother. Your stories are filled with wonder, with those starry nights, heavy fights, and the thunder. To live your memory one day. I've walked on this road beside you, and now it's time to let go. I follow the path you gave for me. You fought for us and set me free. I walked down that I don't have that tongue, but that won't stop me from seeing you. Your past belongs in the present day, because now I no longer have you. You held out your hand for me. It's hard for me to set it free. I walked down that memory lane. I walked down that memory lane. Follow the path you gave me. Covered us and chase your dream. I walked down that memory lane. I walked down that memory lane.
Day one, sailing. The American dream surging in our veins, clawing and drowning all but few.
Thirsty for pride, deprived of honor, recalling ancestral knowledge, wiping sweat and tears.
Less dreaming, more scrubbing. There's a water fight. Boom.
Day 12, sailing.
Their voices drifting further and further away. Through blood and smoke, we veil the mess in colors we trust. Still, we carry on. Come hell or high waters, we anchor our destiny. A destiny shaped, not manifested by the waters. A destiny for those yet to come. What have we become? An unanswered question, lost in meaning. Conflict washes away their imprints, besieging our true selves.
Though we're fortunate already, I dream of what America can give us. A place whose torch rises for all. In this country, we trust.
Don't worry, this is an opportunity. We can spread our culture onto new lands, share stories, our songs.
But at what cost? We risk losing ourselves in translation, exchanging the roots for the devil's tongue.
But you speak of roots we can't eat. The land of free comes with mountains of bills. Culture is a luxury. Survival comes first.
Our
Wait,
culture
it's on cover! One contract!
What have we become? Our
Diaspora, strengthened by the soil, united yet torn. But time offers one universal truth.
The past bears witness to us. The scenes of our ancestors playing before our eyes. But it's not enough.
It's not enough to remember. It's not enough to acknowledge. We must honor the sacrifices by paving a new path. Scorned, resilient, transformed. This is who we are now. Changed one way or another. Here we are in the eye of the storm. The floods fly low, the sky looms gray, battered and bruised, but we're here to stay.
Now is your time. Your destiny, your story.
You are the author. History written by the winners. Yet we, the ones who endure, right on.
Carry their legacy, their triumphs and failures, and chart your own course, so that when the time comes, you'll make sure that our story
Never ends.
The pen is yours. What will
magkabugnaw. Tigadong, tigadong, tigadong. Itawid sa sidodo, nagtanaw, kangintay, nagtabisay ang laway. La 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 awit ka dating karan, nagkabo sa atong kabunturan. Tigading, 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 kaya sa pambalitaw, mahitag pa mo saya, saya mo kakabugaw. Tigadong, 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 itawid sa sidodo, nagtanaw, kaninay, nagtabisay ang laway. Ayan, ayan, ayan. Tigadong, tigadong, itawid sa sidodo, nagtanaw, kangintay, nagtabisay ang laway. Ay, 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 ang laway.
Sa buhay kulabing hangin rapat pa sa akin ng puso'y umibig mandi wala ng langit at nang lumigaya hinan mo sa kusa langit ka sa
Some inherit stories, and some inherit what was left behind. The things we kept, even when they hurt.
I was carved during a time when devotion was survival, but devotion was not always gentle. I was shaped by hands that prayed and painted in the image of hands that ruled. I was kept.
I feel something when you speak, like I'm supposed to understand, even if I don't.
Perhaps you do. Perhaps your canvas remembers more than you think. I was kept safe, hidden in cellars, wrapped in blankets, protected during fire, storms, and even war. I felt cared for and loved, but I was also kept obedient, beautiful, acceptable, quiet.
I don't understand. They were just like parents, weren't they? Protecting something precious, making sure that you were okay. Isn't that good?
Felt good. It felt safe even. That's why it was so easy to believe. But safety can be a cage, attention can be control, and love can be twisted when it's built on power, not choice.
But they took care of you. Isn't that enough?
They took care of me as long as I stayed the version of myself they wanted. As long as I looked the part, as long as I stayed silent. That wasn't love. That was ownership.
And what happens to someone who can't stay perfect?
They begin to disappear, piece by piece. I was created in the image of people that were not native to our land. For their comfort, for their approval.
Sharp nose.
Fairwood, you're fine. Almost European.
They kept me because I looked beautiful. Not because I held their history, but because I was someone else's ideal of beauty.
Mestizo, hermoso, proper, precise, ideal,
Is that why? Why I look this way?
Blanca.
Delicata. She's beautiful.
Be proper.
Speak beautifully. Speak English.
Be grateful.
Lighter skin, softer features. There's no need to take up space.
Is that why? Why looking at myself feels wrong? Like I was made to be accepted by people I don't even know?
That's enough.
So that's why I was created. To fit a dream that wasn't ours.
Yes. That is a wound that lives in many of our people.
How did you stop feeling this? This ache of not being enough, of being praised for something that erased you. Carrying all these feelings. Shame.
I didn't. I learned to carry the feeling without letting it define me. And you don't have to understand everything, not alone.
I didn't ask for any of this. I didn't ask to be made in the vision of people and be praised for something that I didn't know.
It's not something you solve overnight.
Was I wrong? To want to be beautiful? To want to be enough? Is that part of the shame too?
There is no shame in wanting to be loved, in wanting to be seen. The shame is not yours. It belongs to history that has shaped you long before you even had a choice.
Is that why? Why I feel connected to you? Because we're made from the same silence.
Yes. We were both shaped to be perfect, to be silent, to be approved, to be held up as proof is someone else's story. But perfection is not our inheritance. Survival is.
And what do we do with all of this? The weight, the guilt, the beauty that doesn't feel like mine.
We tell the truth. We name the burden. We say what they never let us say, and little by little, we hand the weight back.
And I want to know who I am without all of this. Not the painted surface, not the pretty ideal, not the dream that someone else wanted, but me.
That is the beginning. Not forgetting the shame, but refusing it to let it own you.
You don't have to figure it out alone. We're part of the same story, remember?
That is the real inheritance. Not the beauty they praised, not the silence that they demanded, not the shame they left behind. The inheritance is this, that we learned how to take their language, their symbols, their power, and speak our own truth through them. We didn't disappear. We rewrote ourselves into the story.
What was kept can be hard to love, but to heal, we must face what still lives inside us. The burdens, the expectations, the beauty we did not choose. Only then can we decide what we carry forward and what we leave behind.
I Every now and then, I think of you. I think of where I'll be in 20 years. I think of this day-to-day life will ever make sense, repetitious thoughts at my expense, and so, as a defense, I take a walk in the park and there, everything unravels. It's an ordinary Sunday. Dew, debris, all distilled by dawn, and upon such a sight, unassuming cradles are drawn. Motherless, their love manifested in hard armor, rooted upon the leaf. You are like the morning cocoon, because when evening falls, you will fly out your mortal shell. Will I be the one to mark your season? Surely not. For seasons turn. They always do. Have you forgot? You might have my eyes, hardened by tests and my Lolo's last breath, but they were my mother's first, and I will never view America the way she once did, through the eyes of someone who once came and dreamed of being here. You might have my tongue, which is bad boy and always dominates arguments. Sorry, Dad. But they were my father's first, and I will never know the taste of having Tagalog as my first language. That's okay. My parents carved a path for me. They kept what was important and passed it on to me. And it is important, knowing that the future is a mosaic of the past, knowing that we ourselves are mosaics, taking root upon the soil of everything lost and everything loved. Because I am made of the things I love. I love my mom's spam fried rice on an ordinary Saturday. I love my friend's breakup playlist. I love Biba Doobie. I love spending time in a dorm that isn't mine, yet where I toil away time. I love the way my parents look at me and my brother, and I don't say it often, but I love my brother. Signs of life that sound simple, but no, they're simply special. And one day, you'll find your own. Tend to them like a garden. Never take them for granted, else they'd be forgotten. I think about the 5-year-old kid that used to hold this in his arms. I'm forgetting him, or maybe I already did. It happened so quickly, you know, the way time slowly erodes all things. So I leave proof that a version of me once existed, and one day I will pass them on to you. You are like the morning cocoon, and so am I. For better or for worse, I'll keep being reborn, this time human, next time a moth that lingers near your porch flame. And you'll be frightened when that happens, but don't, for I will whisper in your ear, ordinary things shape us, the so-called monotony of life. It's important, it's special, it's beautiful. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop to look around once in a while, you can miss it. A quote from a movie I love, but still, like the moth, never miss the light. Love, Adrian.
When something is taken, a wound opens. When something is kept, the wound remembers. But when something is given, a future begins.
Good job, son.
I feel different. Like something broke open and something else finally made space inside me. I feel lighter, but I don't think it's because the weight is gone. I think I'm just finally strong enough to hold it.
Both of you sound like you know where you come from now. What shaped you, what survived. But if that's all true, what does that make me? If you found your beginnings, does that make me the ending? Or just something unfinished? I don't remember being made. I don't remember the hands that shaped me. All I know is what I carry. And sometimes it feels like too much. Like I'm holding stories I didn't live, grief I didn't choose, dreams that were never allowed to be dreamed. Like I have to redeem everything. Like if I fail all of you.
That doesn't make you empty. It makes you the bridge.
bridge between what was taken and what was kept. So everything you lived, everything you survived, that flows through me now. But maybe that doesn't mean I have to carry the pain the same way. Maybe that means I can change what happens next.
Exactly. You're not made of absence. You're made of choice.
And maybe it's time I stop asking who I'm supposed to be and start asking what I meant to give.
Maybe it's time we find out together.
He hasn't texted back, which usually means I start overthinking and convincing myself he's shutting everyone out again.
Relax. You know, when her sister goes quiet, it just probably means her thoughts are just being louder than her phone.
Yeah, I just hate when she feels like she has to carry everything by herself.
Yeah, I mean, you've always been like that with her.
Occupational hazard of being an older brother. Say, you ready to be the uplifting, funny sister? I'll be the annoying but concerned twin.
Please, you were born for that role. Janelle, we're coming in, and please, before you deny us, Mom did text us, and she did say, can you please check on her sister if she's eating, or is she just having a staring contest with her painting again? Oh. And so she wasn't exaggerating.
You've been in here for so long. I thought you were in the painting.
I think I ruined it.
What do you mean? You finished it yesterday. Please don't tell me you listened to Dad and you made one of them cross-eyed.
Just think, what if I'm not ready to give it away?
But they look even more beautiful today. Like they aged overnight, but in a good way.
They'd be serious.
I am serious. You poured your whole heart into them.
You've been carrying this since you were a kid. Remember when you used to sketch Lola over and over because you didn't want to forget her face? You've always done this. You hold on to things so they don't disappear.
Okay, what's really going on?
This isn't just art. This is them, our family, our whole country. And that freaks me out so much.
I mean, you take it seriously. You always have. You never do things halfway, Janelle.
Tell me about them one more time. Did you ever give them names?
The first one, woman, she's inspired by Lola Ariel. Not literally her face, but the spirit she carried. Pre-colonial strength, unbroken roots, a version of our people before anyone tried to rewrite us. The second one, she's Mom, but she's also the Philippines under Spain. The beauty we were told to admire, the softness we were praised for, the silence we were forced into. But she's also the strength it took to survive all that. The kind of resistance that doesn't always shout, but endures, protects, keeps families standing long enough for something better to be born. And the last one, she's me. She's not just me. She's every Filipina born in the modern day, carrying all this history inside her without even realizing it. Trying to rebuild something she never saw firsthand.
So their names are Ariel, Caroline, and Janelle.
It's not just a painting. It's a timeline, a lineage. It's us.
What if the museum just sees something pretty to hang on a wall?
Then they're missing the point. But it doesn't erase what you made. You stitched 3 centuries together. You don't need them to understand it perfectly. You just need to be brave enough to let it exist.
You didn't paint them to hide them.
And no matter what, you're not carrying it alone. You never were.
What if I'm not ready to let them go?
Lola, Mom, and you, strength, resilience, and hope. They will find who they're meant to find.
And if anyone tries to reduce them to just pretty, they're gonna have to answer to your big, strong kuya. Before a story can be told, someone must decide that they're brave enough to share it. And tonight, bravery takes its first breath. Nice.
I saw her, the artist and the woman that came before her. She didn't paint us to replace them or to fix them, but to honor them.
She painted us to continue them.
So now you understand, you were never made as reminders, you were made as bridges.
But bridges can crack too.
Only if you carry it alone.
We were shaped by what was taken from us and what was kept within us, but you have the power of being given.
I thought I was painted to be pleasing, to fit a dream that wasn't ours, but I was painted from love, from someone trying to imagine a future that's greater than the past.
What's the power of being given? You don't erase what came before, you carry it further.
She didn't paint us to be remembered. She painted us because she remembered. Every stroke came from a woman who stood before her, who held a family together when nothing else would. If I am made from strength that refused to disappear, then I will carry the name of the first woman that taught her how to stand. My name is Ariel. I thought I was painted to be pleasing, to be acceptable, quiet, beautiful. But she didn't paint obedience. She painted endurance. A woman who carried everything so that her children wouldn't have to. Who learned how to survive without ever having to call it bravery. And if I come from that kind of love, the kind that lasts even when it's unseen, then I will claim the name she never had the chance to. My name is Carlene.
I kept asking what I was made of, which wound, which history. But I wasn't painted from what came before. I was painted from what comes next. She gave me her own reflection, her own name, because she wanted to imagine a world where we don't have to stand in fear. She wanted to imagine a world where our stories don't disappear when the people who carry them are gone. A world where daughters don't have to search so hard to find out where they come from. So if I am the dream she dared to imagine, then I will be brave enough to live it. My name is Janelle.
Names chosen with love don't just remember the past, they claim the future.
And now you know who you are. Not by the labels they placed onto you, but by the lineage you now honor.
Inheritance is not just what we receive, but what we choose to become.
We honor what was taken. We acknowledge what was kept.
And we offer what can be given, not just our memories, but what we can build with them.
Pamana is not just what we inherit, but what we choose to carry forward. The things taken remind us of what we lost. The things kept remind us of what we survived. But the things given, those are the things we offer freely. The pieces that turn memory into the future. We are not only the stories of our wounds, but the stories of our becoming, of every hand that shaped us, every soul that carried us, every dream that dared to imagine more. We are the gift our ancestors never got to see. With that, we would love to welcome you to the Filipino Art Museum of San Francisco! Wow, I mean, I already knew it looked great, but the museum surrounding it looks even better.
You didn't just paint faces. You painted everything they carried.
I just wanted to do right by them.
Yeah, you really did.
You really did.
sa hagsumanan muha, suglumpok, tilusong namin.
when I die, don't bury me in a field of flowers. Don't waste your tears on me like grief is the only thing I leave behind. Because when I die, there's still so much fire left in me, and it was never meant to end with my body. This fight is older than me, older than words I used to name it. It has crossed oceans, cane fields, war, borders drawn without our consent. But we were never small. Before they called us laborers, we were builders. Before they called us immigrants, we were navigators. Before they called us minorities, we were royalty. We come from epics. From women who walk through chaos without lowering their gaze. From stories that survive because someone refused to let them die. I'm not self-made, I'm assembled, borrowed breath, hand-me-down hope, the echo of ancestors who did not bend even when the world tried to tell us to stay small, to be grateful and be silent. They crossed the water, the ocean, thousands of miles to take a gamble for a better life, so I could stand here. They endured silence so I could be loud. They survived so I could choose more than survival. Pamana is not a softness, it is not nostalgia, it is not something you frame and hang on a wall. Pamana is power. It is knowing that what runs through you is older than fear. We don't inherit weakness, we inherit memory. A rhythm that refuses silence, resistance that outlives fear, a kind of grace under pressure that steadies the spine. We inherit the ability to walk between clashing forces without losing ourselves. So when I die, don't you dare call it rest. Call it trust. Trust that I remembered who I was. Trust that I did not shrink. Trust that I passed it forward, not just struggle, but the strength. Carry the fight, yes, but also carry the crown. When I die, I hope you remember. Your voice is a symphony of ancestors that came before. Your face, a tapestry of features passed down to us. And inside your chest, your soul, a fire that was never yours alone. That passed hand to hand, breath to breath, generation to generation. Because flames don't die. They're passed down. You are a symphony of everything that survived. You are a tapestry still being woven. And you are a fire still burning forward. So look at this room, look at the faces beside you, different stories, different journeys, but the same fire. You are the inheritance. You are the heritage, and you are the legacy.
and it's been a year of preparation, dedication, and hard work to put on a student-led production. So we want to thank you for coming to watch PCN 53 Pamana!
Inheritance, legacy, and heritage. We are standing here before you to celebrate our culture, to honor those who come before us, to celebrate us today, and to pave the way for the future. We want to thank you for showing up tonight. Kasi kung wala po kayo, wala din kami. So thank you for your support, your stories, and we hope you loved our show.
And we can't put on a show without the support of our programs. We want to thank Mabuhay Circle, Asian Studies Program, Pamilya Circle, Yuchenko Philippine Studies Program staff, and faculty.
We also want to thank Ate Jalissa Lota, advisor of Kasamahan, Irania Rodriguez, and Marcy Nunez from the Office of Student Leadership and Engagement.
Thank you to ASUSF Senate and the ASUSF Student Activity Fee.
We want to say thank you to our musicians, Kuya Sammy Mendoza, Ensemble for supporting our barrio and Spanish-inspired pieces.
Kuya Eric Solano, Kuya Matt, Kuya Joel, Ate Jasmine, and Paragal Dance Company for supporting PMA and our indigenous-inspired pieces. We thank you all 1,000-fold. We truly could not have put on this show without your music, attire, and helping us maintain cultural accuracy. Thank you for your kindness, patience, and care with us.
Can we invite both Barmal and Likov musicians to the stage to bow?
A huge thank you to SFSU McKenna Theater and staff for allowing us to come here and perform. Thank you to our beloved Kasamahan alumni for your continuous support. And finally, thank you to our stage crew. And now, I want to introduce you guys to our cast. I've never been more proud of a group of people ever. Please welcome to the stage, my friends, my freshman class!
Wait, Sam. Before we get on with it, Cece has a gift for you for bringing this production into fruition. To make Kill a class in itself, to bring all of this together, to bring this whole cast together, it wouldn't have happened without Sam Bracamonte. Oh, I love you, Mom. Okay. First, can we give it up for the cast of PCN 53? I'm so sorry for being emotional, but it's been a long time coming. This show is merely a concept that I dreamed about a year ago today, and finally it was brought to life through the passion and care of this cast. If you're an aspect lead, can you please stand up? These are the students who stepped up to choreograph and teach all of the aspects that you saw today to bring this show to life. So give them one more hand. I also want to say a really big thank you again to our musicians Parangal and Lika for bringing this show to life. Music has always been such a huge part of my life, and it's been such a dream of mine to have a student Randalia, and finally I got to see it come to life. So thank you so much for everything that you've taught each and every one of us. And my amazing cultural committee, they've been with me since last summer. None of this would have been possible without each and every single one of you. They have been my rock through many challenging times, and each and every one of them have continued to inspire me with their passion and with their drive and with their love for what they do. There's not a better set of people I could have asked to work beside to bring this, my final PCN, to life. So can we give them a hand? And lastly, I want to dedicate it to each and every one of you who are here today. Many of you are our families, whether you're blood or chosen. Many of you are the people who are named when I asked my cast, who is your Pamana? Who is your legacy? My parents, like so many of you all, made many sacrifices to bring us here to this very moment, this very school, this very nation, and this very lifetime. Many, like my parents, have shelved their dreams of the stars so that they can see them reignited on the stage through our eyes. So I hope tonight you were able to feel that. So no matter if the Philippines is your home or not, or a place that gave us the people we love, we will continue to carry those stories in our hearts. Even in these challenging times when we are told that assimilation is better, we are told that being quiet of who we are is safer. This is what it looks like when we proudly acclaim who we are. It has been such a blessing to carry each and every one of your stories in my heart, and it's been such a freeing experience to leave everything on this stage, carrying the souls of those who came before me. Never forget that you were once just a dream of someone not too distant. Never forget that your existence and your joy is living proof that we have endured and succeed. Carry us with you as you live out your ancestors' most wildest dreams and forge your own Pamana. Thank you very much. We're going to end this event like every event that we do. Can my cast come forward? We're going to end with the Isang Bagsak. Isang Bagsak comes from the United Farm Workers Movement, who fought to defend workers' rights in this country. And the way that they would overcome language barriers is that they would rub their hands together and do a unity clap to signify their solidarity. And so with every Isang Bagsak, if we could rub our hands together, we dedicate it to someone. So I want to dedicate this to each and every one of you. I want to dedicate it to my entire cast and the legacies that they come from. I want to dedicate it to my parents, Nana and Papa, for bringing me here. And I want to dedicate it to the stories that we will leave behind and the stories that this organization will continue to put on long after we've left this space. Okay.